Hi everybody, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. This is Ladybug. Thank you for coming by and watching. I do appreciate it. And we're gonna get a video out, and we are so close to being done with this particular painting. What we're working on is the Christmas barn. Let me get this off of here, like so. And we are so close to being done. We got just a little bit right in here, and then a little bit right in here, and then we're done. We're going to be done with this. So let's look at the color that we want. How about let's do number 2, because that's right in there. Number 2. Come on out of there. And get both of them out. Alright. Here we go. I'm still working on drinking my morning tea or afternoon tea or whatever. So, not quite awake yet. I'm working on it, but that's where you get them all. There we go. Yeah, number 2 is 310, so anyhow. As you can see, I got my new pen in. See here? Yeah, got a little 3-placer right there. And then your single placer on there. And so I got this in yesterday. And let's see if I can. I'm looking. Oh, get over here. My wax. Oh. And before we get started, this pen came in this little box. If I can get it open. Oh. Here we go. And it has a little roller thing. Look. I have to push it a little further up. Okay, it has a little roller. It's got a big old thing of wax. It's like, looks like 6 or 7 pieces of blue wax in there. Then it's got this long one. I'm not sure, it's a big one. Anyway, there's that one. And then there's this one here. I think this is like a 6 or a 7 placer right there. And then it came with the 3-placer, which I like. I'm kind of partial to a 3-placer. And then it had this straight bit here, you know. And but it did not come with a straightener, but that's all right because I've got plenty of those. Okay, but that's what it came. That's what came in yesterday from Amazon. So let me put this away. There. Now we can get started. Got to have a piece of wax. Yeah. And if you're wondering where I got that big old box of wax, I got that also from Amazon quite a while back. And so I don't remember. I paid like $6.99 for it, something like that. And let's go ahead and fill the 3-placer up too while I'm at it. Get that one done too. What in the world? Hang on. Trying to get fill up the 3-placer. There we go. Let's get this over here. Let's get started, shall we? And Start off with a 3-placer here. Get off of there. Oh. And what I do is I go and I do as many of the 3 right as I can, and then I come back and do the single ones. All right, that's kind of how I do this. Yeah. But I do like this 3-placer. I like this metal one. It does a lot better job than the plastic. Plastic ones don't do a very good job. I mean, they're all right, but get off of there. And so anyhow, so I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you had a great weekend. And it was kind of quiet here. Yeah, my daughter had to work on Saturday, so, and according to her, that was a piz. She wasn't real happy with that. And then, get up there. So it was pretty quiet this weekend. I'm using my new phone, so hopefully it will have a better picture than the last one I had. Yeah. Yep, Dottie's getting into trouble again. She's always getting into trouble, that dog is. Alright, it looks like that's it for the 3-placers. So, now we come in with the singles. Yep. Yeah, the bracket I've got is hanging kind of low, and so I keep bumping it. So if you hear something that I'm banging against, that's it. Yeah, because it's right there. I don't know. Maybe I could get you up a little bit higher. I don't know. I don't think so. Hold on. Yeah. That might work. Anyhow, so like I said, I had a pretty quiet weekend. Not much going on. The weather wasn't too bad. It's supposed to be, they say it's supposed to be up to 68 today. Which that's pretty warm for this time of the year. You know. And anyhow. Yeah, right in this batch that I'm working at, it's got 1s and 2s right in here. So we'll get the 2s and then we'll go after the 1s. Yeah. Yeah, I ordered some more diamond paintings from Amazon last night. I think I got 3 or 4 of them coming. And so when they get here, I will show you what they look like. They're the smaller size. It's not the big ones. I got, I think they're all 30 by 40s, I think. Yeah, so anyhow. Yeah, I spent another $28. Oh, well. Yeah, I saw this one that Sherry got that was really beautiful. And she got it from Amazon. It was a beach scene. Yeah, where you could see a beach and whatnot. It was beautiful. And amazingly, she got it for $4.99. She caught it on a good sale, which that's great. And it was pretty good size. It was like 30 by, I think she said it was 30 by 80, I think she said. I just know it was pretty good size. And anyway, it was a really pretty painting. Yeah, she had a pretty good size haul coming from Amazon. And most of what she got was all on, like, $4.99. I said, well, yeah. Yeah, I got a bunch of paintings that I've got on at Amazon. I've got them stuck in that little file that's safe for later. Yeah, I'll eventually get them, but a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Yeah. But we're pretty good. Yeah, but like I said, we're almost done. I got this bow right here that I got to finish. And then the rest of it is mostly background, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it done. And then I can concentrate on something else. Now, late last night, I worked on Mary, Our Lady in Heaven painting. I worked on that for a couple hours last night. Got quite a bit of it done, so if I remember, I'll show it to you before I finish this video. If I remember. Yeah. Come on. And so anyhow, so hopefully this new phone does a better job on my videos, because it looks like it's really clear, so we'll see when we publish it and get it up on YouTube. I'll go back and look at it and whatnot and see how it looks. Yeah. You hear my grandson? He's in there snoring. Yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, my daughter's trying to do a couple of loads of laundry before she has to go to work this morning. Yeah, it's hard trying to. She had to work Saturday, and then she had to. But they let them out early, but she got home about 10:30, 11 o'clock. But even so, you take that one day and you only left with the one day to get things done, and it really causes a problem. Let's see. I saw it too. There it is, right there. I think I got all of them around that area. It looks like it. Well, not all of them. Okay. Got a few over here. Like so. But I do like this pen. It's very comfortable. I like the design of it. I like it because it's got these ridges where you can hold, you know, you can brace your fingers against it, you know. So, all right, I think we got most of them. There's another one right there. All right, now we can move on to the next section. Might as well get them all while I'm at it, right? Yeah, I woke up this morning with a headache and my back was hurting this morning. So I turned wrong or slept wrong or something. So I am not. I'm going to turn this a little bit. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was feeding Silver, the outdoor cat, this morning, and Frankie got out. So she's out there out in the yard goofing off. And there, how about that? Anyway, so she's out goofing off outside. She slipped out when I was trying to feed the other cat, so she'll come back when she's ready. I just don't like them being off leash, that's all. I just don't want her to get out of the road and get run over, you know. Yep. There we go. Yeah, got some twos here, some right here, and down in here, and then I think all the twos are done. Which that's fine by me. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Now we're coming into areas of confetti again. Yeah. I don't like confetti. I really don't. You know, but in order to get the details that you want in a painting, you got to put up with it. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm sitting there looking for the twos. All right, let's turn this around again. Yeah. Yeah. But I do like this pen. It's very comfortable. Yeah. I've taken in. I don't lay the drills as fast as some folks. but I do what I gotta do, right? What is that? Get off of that. That's a piece of trash. Yeah. It's got a little tail or something stuck to it. So, but even though this is a budget friendly painting, it doesn't have a whole lot of trash to it, you know, so that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I took some Tylenol this morning to fight off a headache and also fight off, see if I can get my lower back to stop hurting. So, yeah, my daughter's going to make fried cabbage and kielbasa sausage for dinner tonight. Yeah. Okay. I'll start using my 3-placer again. Yeah, sometimes I have to concentrate a little bit on these. Get them laid right where you want them. You know. Get over there. There. And yeah, I think I like this 3-placer. I used to do the 3-placer with the plastic ones, and they did all right, but they weren't near as good as this one. I like this one. It's you know, it makes it easier to pick them up, which I like that idea. Yeah. Come on. Once in a while, you get them upside down, and they don't want to cooperate. You know. Let's push this one around a little bit. Yeah. Oh, come on. Stop being so stubborn. There we go. Yeah, it laid down wrong. But yeah, I like these. I like this 3-placer bit. It's pretty cool. Yeah. You know, and most of the time it lays down pretty straight, but once in a while you get one that decides it's going to twist around on you. But that's all right. Yeah, looks pretty good. But anyhow, got this little bit right here to go, and then we're done with the 2s. So, yeah. Yeah, I got some, I ordered some of those micro, can't remember the name of them. Blank. Anyway, they're like putty, or micro mini dots or whatever. And those are supposed to be coming in, I think, tomorrow. I think it said. And so we're going to try those and see if they work. Because I know Sherry and Star was talking about them and how much they liked them. So I figured, you know what? I'll give it a shot and see if I like them too. You know? And so we'll see. Yeah, I think my daughter and I, when I go for my doctor's appointment, I think we're going to hit the post office while we're out. And that way, I can get some stuff in the mail that I need to mail. I have to concentrate. Yeah. Yeah, because they kind of zigzag back and forth, and so you got to pay attention to where you're laying them. Yeah. But we're just about done. We're close to being done on this one. Come on now, stop being stubborn. Flipped over on me is what it did. There we go. And then I'll work on another one and try to get that one, the next one done. Get off of there. Yeah. Alrighty. Now we go back to single placing. This looks pretty good so far. Yeah. Alrighty. It sounds like Frankie is back. Yeah, I think I got all the twos. Did you finally get her?
Huh?
She finally come in?
She came in, but I went to turn back here and let her in, and she ran back out.
That figures. And so I think we got all the twos. Looking to make sure. Yeah, looks like it. Alrighty, let's put these away. We're done with those. Yeah, it's still kind of chilly. I don't have the idea what the temperature is. I don't know. I just know it's still kind of chilly this morning. Yeah. Alrighty, got that one. Let's see. Let's get number 1 out. There we go. Number 1. Get that back in there. Yeah. Get me some more wax. Yep. Redo my other one. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see. Yeah. I had a few spots where they're got 3 clustered together, but not a lot. Get off there. 2, 2, 2, 3. Right there. And I think that's about it. Yep. Okay, we're going to have to do this single placing now. Yeah, these are like a real dark, almost like a really dark grape color. You know. But we're getting there slowly, but we are getting there. Yep. I'm probably not going to stay on here real long time because we're already at 32 minutes already. So, but yeah, I did some cross stitch on the colorful cat last night. And then, plus I also worked on the diamond painting Mary. You know. And then I was watching some YouTube stuff. So. Yeah. And so anyhow, it's looking pretty good. Hang on, I'll be right back. Want to turn the heater on so I get the chill out of here. My hands are getting cold. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll finish these ones and then we'll wrap this up. Yeah. But I like this painting. It's a beautiful painting. Yeah. I'm shoving y'all around and not letting you see what I'm doing. Yeah. Gotta go here. Yeah. Mm. All right. We're slowly getting there. And then I'll show you the one that I worked on of Mary. All right. That I've worked on. I got quite a bit done. You know. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's, you know, most of the paintings I've got here lately, and I know I've said this before, but most of the ones I've gotten here lately, you got a lot of confetti to them. You know. Unfortunately, landscapes that's got trees and flowers and stuff, they have a lot of confetti. That's one of the disadvantages of landscapes. But I love landscapes, I do. Yeah. We're getting there slowly but surely. Because some of them are way over in here. So I'm going to turn you a little bit so don't get sick. So that way you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Plus I can reach it a little bit easier than trying to reach all the way across the painting to get to it. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. We're close. But I'm sorry I don't have a whole lot to say. I'm just being quiet today, I guess. Anyhow, so. I found some twos that I missed. Yeah. Hey, get over there. I think I've got them all of the ones. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, let's get rid of that. There's one that's sitting upside down. Oh. It's one that's loose, floating around there. Alrighty. There we go. There's one. And let me have number 2 here. That way I can snag them. Get these done. Come on. Come on now. There we go. 2 there. Come on. There. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Okay. So we're going to bring this to a close. Oh. And I'm going to show you the one that I worked on the other day. So what I'm going to have to do is back you up. Whoop, wrong way. All right, we're done with this one for now. Okay. Then this is the one I worked on last night. This one here. Okay. And as you can see, this is where I've been working, right in here. Oh, you finally decided to come home? Okay. Anyhow, I'm working right in this area right here and right in here. And that's what we're working on. This is her hands. I don't know if you can tell or not, but let's see. Yeah, there. There you can see her faces right here. This is supposed to be her hands. Okay. And we're getting there. It's a slow go, but we are slowly getting there. But this is one that's got a ton of confetti. I mean, it's tons of confetti, as you can see. The ones that has all the confetti it's these roses. All of these roses that are around her. But there we go. You can see it now. Now you can really define it. That's her hands right there. That she's praying. So, anyhow, that's what I did. All right. And then, real quick, I worked on the, let go. I worked on the colorful cat. Okay. Let me turn this around. All right. Yeah, that's the right way. Anyhow, all of this up here, most of this is done. But this is the colorful cat that I'm working on. Let's see. Hold on. Get this picture out. This is what it's going to look like in the end. Okay. And where I'm working is right in this area, right in here. Right where that real pale blue is. Okay. That's right in here. And then all this green here. Okay. All of that's going to be white. Yeah. But it's going to be pretty when it's done. If I ever get it done. I've been working on this for close to a year now. But it's a pretty good size. It's 41 by 50. So it's pretty good size painting. Cross stitch. Sorry about that. Yeah, so that's what I've been working on. A little bit here, a little bit there, you know, that kind of stuff. So anyway, so I'm going to get off here. Y'all take care. God bless you. Love one another as Jesus loves you. And we will see you on the next one. All right. Bye-bye. Ooh. Now, how do I turn this thing off? Nope, that's not it.